13 plus. Water, 13 plus. Air, 13 plus. Oxygen, 13 plus. Crop top, 13 plus. Cursing, 13 plus. Breathing, 13 plus. A bag of chips, 13 plus. Tea, 13 plus. Roblox, 13 plus. Having stupid humor, 13 plus. Ranting, 13 plus. Just being yourself, 13 plus. Take a look at this. Notice anything wrong? No? God damn it. Why are you all so ignorant? Anyway, this is the usage of AI to remove clothes off of real people. Oh, you thought that's all? Oh, no. People are commenting this atrocious thing. This is literally invasion of privacy, and none of y'all seem to bat an eye. What is the reason for this?
Periods are disgusting. I know it's natural, but I still think it's disgusting. Do you really expect me to be jolly and excited every first of the month to see blood all over my panties? And don't even get me started on the smell. It's just so horrible. I hate the way it looks, too. It's so unsettling. The cramps are even worse. Are you telling me that I still have to go to school while I feel like 30 grown men are kicking my abdomen over and over again? Peace.
If I see anybody steal from Walmart, Target, etc., I would not care. But if I see anybody stealing from a small business, I would snitch. Before you say, that's hypocritical of you, I understand, but the stores already have securities and everything some small business don't. Even if they did, I would still tell, because that's wrong. And plus, what if the person that's stealing from the million company store is just stealing a loaf of bread because they need it? I don't want to get those who are in need in trouble.
Okay, I need to breathe for a second because why are there people in 2026 who deadass do not know who Anne Frank is? Like, I'll mention her name and people are like, is she a TikToker? Be so serious. She is literally one of the most well-known historical figures ever. A real person, a real diary, a real story. This is basic history, not niche trivia. And it's not even about being smart, it's about knowing things that actually matter. If you don't know who Anne Frank is, please, I'm begging, pick up a book, open Google, do something, because this is embarrassing.
Hey, so the only thing you proved in your video was just harassing other people who don't know who Anne Frank is. Just because some people genuinely don't know her does not mean you can be rude. Instead of explaining to people about something they don't know about, you just shame them for not knowing something, which really says a lot about how this person responds to things in an immature way. So if you're the creator watching this video, please don't shame people for not knowing about a person, because it doesn't make you any better at all. Love you all. Vanilla out.
Mom, I'm gay. That's great, sweetie. Wanna go pride flag shopping with me? Mom, I'm trans. Okay, sweetie. How can I help you feel better with your identity? Mom, I've changed my pronouns. What pronouns do you go by now so that I know what to call you? Mom, I'm a Furrian. That's great. Would you like to go tail shopping with me? Mom, I'm a furry. Those are such cool hobbies. Why don't I buy some stuff for you so you can make your own fursuits? Mom, I'm Christian. Okay, would you like to go out and buy some crosses with me? Mom, I'm an atheist. Is there anything I can do to make you feel more comfortable with your atheism? Is there anything I can get you? Mom, I think I have this disorder. Okay, sweetie, can you explain to me why? And maybe we can see if we can get you diagnosed. Mom, I have a boyfriend/girlfriend/partner. Oh, that's so amazing. I'm so proud of you. Would you like to invite them over? Mom, I support Trump. Okay, well, I'm not going to kick you out of the house, but I'm going to explain to you why that's wrong and the bad things he does, okay? See how easy it is for us to love our children? You should support your children no matter what, and if you don't think you can do that, then don't have children, because your children are the boss of their own lives. You're not allowed to be the boss of their lives. They are them, you are you. Support them no matter what. I think all of this is just common sense that we should already realize. As long as it isn't hurting someone, let people be themselves. We should support our friends, family, children, no matter what they are, or who they identify as. And I think you should probably agree with this, because this is just common knowledge. This is basic rights. Like, do you agree with me? Bugsley out.
Out. Calling a black person black and a white person white is racist. You don't hear me calling Asian people yellow.
Probably because Asian people aren't yellow. And plus, imagine if a cop is in a chase with a white person and they go, "I'm in pursuit with a peach male." Everybody knows that humans aren't actually white and black. We just say it because it makes it easier for ourselves. I don't see how simplifying things is racist. Anyways, Darwin rants out.
Can we normalize blaming anything and everything on Donald Trump? I already do it, and it's genuinely so relaxing now that I know nothing is my fault. I stubbed my toe? Trump's fault. I stayed up extremely late? Trump's fault. I accidentally chugged a bottle of alcohol at 5 in the morning thinking it wasn't alcoholic because I didn't see the alcohol label on it. Trump's fault. Maybe I should start a petition for this because it sounds like a really good idea. Well, what do you guys think? Okay, peace.
I love ice. They're so crunchy and shut up. You know exactly what you're doing. You're not talking about ice cubes. You're baiting people with ICE, the immigration agency, just to get attention in the first 2 seconds. Using ICE as an attention grabber is so messed up. Families get torn apart. People get detained and locked in immigration facilities. Kids have ended up in detention while their parents are taken away. Using something as horrible as ICE just to trick people into watching your video is so weird. There are a million ways to start a video that don't involve baiting people with something that serious. Griffin out.
Hot take, but when I was younger, I hated those stay or you don't love Jesus videos. I always used to hate staying because they were so long. Sorry guys, I just hated it. And if I didn't watch them, I would feel guilty. Or the ones that say, like, or there would be a spider when you sleep. I would always be so scared. Anyways, Daisy out.
The word bitch needs to be treated as a slur. If you are a male and you try to justify men saying the word bitch in any way, then you are pathetic. First, let's define the literal definition of the word bitch. A bitch is a female canine, which is anything connecting to dogs or the biological family of dog-like mammals. If you have a pet dog at home and she is a female, she is a bitch, according to canine terminology. Now that we got the literal definition aside, let's define what it means to call a human a bitch. Historically, the word bitch has been used as an offensive and derogatory term against women. It is reducing women to animals. When used against a man, it implies that he is weak, submissive, or lacking masculinity. Now, are you starting to get how it's misogynistic? Actually, let's have a little history lesson while we're at it. The word bitch started to evolve into an insult for women as early as the 15th century. It carried a similar meaning to words we use today like whore and slut. It wasn't until the 1900s when its definition shifted, and men started using the word to refer to annoying or bothersome women. After the second wave feminism movement in the 70s, women started using the term as empowering, and in the 90s, women have started using the word as a way to express independence and the strength of women. Today, the word is very versatile. People, commonly gay men now, use the word as slang. Bitch please, she's my bitch, are average examples of how the word is now used. Now with how much this word has evolved, you may argue that it's fine to reclaim the word as a man because of how differently the word is used in today's times. However, what if I was to link this to another collectively acknowledged slur? If I were to say that it's fine for non-gay people to use the F slur because of how evolved the word is, would it still be less of a slur? No, it wouldn't. Fag is commonly referred to as cigarettes in the UK. Is this fine to say as a non-gay person? Yes, if you're applying the correct context. If we can acknowledge that the F word is a slur, why can't we apply the same logic to bitch? It's pathetic to just say that words change. It is dismissing centuries of history and inherently ignorant. In summary, slurs against women are so normalized to the point where they are reduced to everyday insults. If nobody speaks up about this, we won't ever eradicate gender norms or reach real feminism.
Dad, don't kiss me.
Why?
I'm a boy, and you're a boy.
Oh my gosh, I kissed you because I love you.
Boys kissing boys? Oh no. I officially need to delete my account, because the internet has completely lost its collective mind. First of all, what kind of AI video slop is this? No way someone sat down and made an AI baby say, boys can't kiss boys, thinking it's tough. Second of all, what the fuck is the comment section on? I'm genuinely tired of these wannabe Sigma boys thinking that an AI baby being homophobic is cool. Vina out.
Hate me for this or not, I don't care, but the lack of accountability special needs people are held with is crazy. Like, what do you mean? I just got molested, but it's okay because he's special needs. How the fuck does that even align? Just because some people are special needs doesn't mean they don't know right from wrong. And how are you gonna blame me? Like, what the fuck was I supposed to do? And the group of people that allow this behavior are weird as hell. That's all. Please stay safe and speak up if anything like this has happened to you.
Oh, I'm lesbian.
I'm transgender.
No, you're not. That's right, you heard me. Hey, wait, don't throw tomatoes at me yet. I wasn't done with speaking. Anyways, you're not lesbian or trans. You just like women or you are a man or woman. We don't need these labels to put on ourselves anymore. I'm not coming for people who do use them, which is like half the world, but we don't need to say we're gay. You just like men. It's normal, it's not weird. Uh-oh, but it's the same thing. Yeah, I know, Samantha. I'm just trying to say that why do we need to say I'm bisexual instead of I like men and women?
Sexism goes both ways, but it's worse for women. Racism goes both ways, but it's worse for people of color. If you genuinely think they're equal, you're ignoring history and reality. Women still deal with things men don't have to on the same level. And people of color are still more likely to face discrimination because of their race than white people are. Saying this doesn't mean men can't experience sexism, or that white people can't experience racism. Obviously they can. That's not the point. The point is that you can't look at individual situations and ignore the history behind it. There's a difference between something happening to someone once and an entire group of people dealing with it for years and years and years.
When I was in 3rd grade, I didn't understand what the concept of being gay was. So when it was Valentine's Day, I asked my best friend at the time to be my Valentine. For reference, we are both girls. Then when I went to school and everyone was talking about who each other's Valentines were, and I said that mine was my best friend, some kid was like, "Isn't she a girl?" And I was like, yeah, because I always thought someone could be my Valentine even if I just loved them platonically, right? Right! Then this kid just looks me dead in the face and goes, "That means you're gay." Now, I don't know how this kid knew, but at the time, my child mind had no idea what being gay was. But the way he said it made it sound like something utterly horrible. So I immediately got defensive and said, No, I'm not gay." But this kid was not letting it go, and he just kept calling me gay. At some point, I started crying while trying to tell him I wasn't gay, and then finally the teacher came over and was like, "What in the world are y'all talking about?" Then the teacher got mad and started to scold the kid, and was telling him to never call someone else gay again. I don't know why I just remembered this. I don't even know why I would start crying over being called gay. But all I know is that I never asked my best friend to be Valentine's ever again after that. Basil out.
If you're not black, do not say the N-word. If you're not Asian, do not say the C-word. If you're not Hispanic, do not say the B-word. And lastly, if you're not a woman, do not say the B-word. Yeah, it's that simple. Why does society treat these like they're a casual word? These little words have a lot of history in them. They are used to dehumanize that type of identity. It's always those white-ass fuckheads saying the N-word 100 times like it has no historical meaning in it. Serenity out.
Men and women are equal. No, they're not. Why, you ask? Because if a man hits his wife, he's a monster or considered abusive. But if a woman hits her husband, she's all of a sudden a diva or girl boss. And if this still doesn't prove my point, what about if a man gets raped, he's told, "Get over it," or people think he's faking? If a girl gets raped, she's comforted and gets told, "I hope you get better." Anyways, my neighbors are cracking right now, so Triple T rants out.
Not gonna lie, girls should be allowed to go to the bathroom without having to wait. Like, yeah, I understand girls can take advantage of this and just skip class, but like, for the girls who are cramping and having period problems, the teachers just have them sit there in discomfort? It's mostly the fuck-ass male teachers, too. I don't give 2 fucks if Jeremy and his gang of thugs hasn't come back from the bathroom yet. She's bleeding everywhere! Let her use the goddamn bathroom!
Oh yeah, I got abused and neglected as a child. Oh, abused how? I was verbally abused all the time. That's not even abuse! Abuse is physical or sexual! Nobody knows how much times I've heard that bullshit. Verbal abuse isn't abuse. What happened to every abuse is valid. No matter the type of abuse, everyone has had it equally as bad, even if it was verbal, physical, or sexual.
Boys won't like you if you wear all that makeup. Boys won't like you if you dress like that. Well, who said I was doing it for the boys? I'm doing it for the ladies, the girls, the mamacitas, the babes, if you will.
I hate how people are taking this beautiful protest and turning it into, this is the bare minimum. You people are missing the whole point. They didn't risk their lives climbing 1,454 feet up a building and go to jail just so that they could have a proposal. They did it to protest about the extreme levels of hate arising in America and how it's only holding us back.
But of course, people on TikTok turned it into relationship goals, and every brand jumped on it for the sake of marketing. This is not the message the couple wanted to portray. Bye, meows.
Hot take. Religious people should not be allowed to become therapists. A therapist is a licensed or certified healthcare professional trained to treat specific physical, mental, or emotional conditions, which may also include gender dysphoria that can inevitably lead to gender-changing surgeries, which, according to religious beliefs, is wrong. So just imagine how many people would get shut down from their correct treatments just because of their therapist beliefs. Now, I'm not saying every religious person necessarily is included in this, but primarily, I think that the line between your beliefs and what the patient's needs should not be blurred because of what you think is correct. What are your thoughts about this? Anyways, keep the confetti out of your spaghetti.
Hot take. People shouldn't be crying when their pets died. They should get over it. It's just an animal. It's just an animal, nothing else but a useless animal. I mean, if I ever lost a pet, I would get over it, maybe probably forget it about. It annoys me how people cry over a useless, worthless living. That's all what I had to say for now. Kiss kiss, gel out of internet.
Anyways, this is S'more, or as I called her, Kitty Girl. Her passing hit me so hard, I started hallucinating, and I thought I was hearing her meows. This is Strawberry. She died of unknown causes, but her water was green and she was already rotting. I totally blame myself for her passing, for not taking care of her correctly. They will forever be missed. Myra out.
I ate my twin. Yes, I ate my twin, and I'm not lying. My mom sat me down and explained how she was pregnant with twins, but because of nutrients issues, my twin stopped developing in her remains. I ate them. This confirms that I'm a big back. Thank you, twin, for satisfying my hunger. I'll never forget you.
I don't shower every day. There, I said it. No, I'm not a fucking disgusting chud. Sometimes I just don't feel like it. I also don't brush my teeth every day because I forget. I'm tired of everyone saying it's fucking nasty to not shower or brush your teeth every day. Like, sometimes I just forget. I don't mean to, but I'm not a disgusting animal because of it.
People need to stop pretending this isn't a real issue. Why is it that when a grown man abuses a child, everyone calls it what it is, a horrific crime? But when it's a grown woman, suddenly people make jokes, call the victim lucky, or don't take it as seriously. A child cannot consent. It doesn't matter if the offender is male or female. The trauma is real either way. If we actually care about protecting kids, we need to stop treating female predators differently. Abuse is abuse. Victims deserve to be believed, and offenders deserve to be held accountable, regardless of their gender. That's not controversial. It should be common sense.
Just so you know, when I text you something like LOL or I'm dying, I'm doing that with the straightest face ever. Literally, I'd be just sitting there staring like this at my phone. And it's not even because it's unfunny, I'm just too lazy to laugh.
I'm genuinely convinced that all the popular kids are weirder than the actual weird kids. Because tell me why one of the popular girls at my school started selling her feet pics for $900. $900 fucking dollars. That is what some people make in a month. There's also a rumor that this same girl gave her boyfriend a hand job. Now, you might be thinking, oh, that's not that bad, it could be worse. But she's not even old enough for a job. You're telling me that you're not even at legal working age, and you're having sex? The worst part is that this isn't even a rumor. I'm her friend, and she literally confirmed it. She's also talking shit about everyone on God's green earth, including me. Like, what the fuck did I do? Anyways, that's my rant. Emmy out.
What the fuck was I on when I was a kid? So when I was a kid, I saw an actress in a horror movie, which I've forgotten about. That looked like my aunt. The movie was a horror chase type, where the killer chases people and kills them, and the killer was blonde. If you ever find it, let me know. I really thought that was my auntie. And back then I used to think movies were real and filmed in secret, so I thought I was some smart detective and I was scared of my aunt. It got so bad I actually told my teacher about it. My teacher believed me at first and escorted me to my principal. So I pulled up scenes from the movie as evidence that she was a murderer.
Why are children expected to grow up, but the second you see them shopping for skincare, having iPhone, etc., suddenly you say, oh, kids nowadays aren't even enjoying childhoods? I miss the old days. They should be playing with toys. But the second they do so, they're spoiled, overexcited, dramatic, and corny, just for getting excited over Labubu's. But people act surprised the second they grow up, even though they're the ones that force them to grow up. Sugar, out.
If you are pro-Trump, you are no longer able to shop at Walmart, Amazon, Home Depot, McDonald's, Ford, Lowe's, Nike, Best Buy, use Google, or Facebook. And you can't even goon on Hornpub, because all of them are anti-Trump. Yeah. Anyways, Maxi out.
Oh, weird kids are so cool.
Until it's an actual weird kid. Let me explain. No, I don't mean, quote, weird kids that are into gacha or FNAF. I mean the kids that are actually labeled weird by the internet. Like kids with, quote, silly cars humor, or Therians and furries. I feel like people forget weird is a label, and not just people with cool interests. Like people will say, I'm such a weird kid, and then turn their back and call people with silly cards or Pinterest humor corny. Imagine how many people hide what they find funny because of what others will say on the internet. What happened to liking and supporting self-expression? Call it a hot take if you want.
Curious runs out.
Let's normalize naming your kids after things you love. Good night, My Little Pony. Good night, Cat's Eye. Good night, McDonald's. Good night, Pizza. Good night, Glinda. Good night, Sabrina Carpenter. I'm so tired of people laughing at something I've genuinely got a fear of. And no, I'm not talking about that one horror game you and your friends play on Roblox, or a horror movie you watch. I'm talking about, like, actual fears. Phobias, even. Because I'm deathly afraid of bugs. All bugs, including the tiny harmless ones. I don't like the way it feels when they crawl on my skin, and of course I'm afraid for a lot more reasons. But if I'm literally crying because there is a spider in my room, and you have the audacity to laugh at me, I'm going to wish for 100 angry pigeons to gnaw at your skin. But seriously, if someone is genuinely afraid of something, don't make fun of them for it, unless they tell you it's okay.
Period products shouldn't be free, as I do believe they should be cheaper. I think that if they were free, people would take more than they need, leaving none for others. Also, if they were free, businesses wouldn't make any profit, leading stores to stop making them. So making them free isn't a good idea, but I think that we should have places where people who can't afford them can get them for free, kind of like food banks. Leo out of here.
When I was a kid, I asked my mom how she had a baby, and she told me I was birthed from a flower. So, obviously, little me took that very seriously. From that point on, I started eating any flower I saw, and I specifically avoided the purple and yellow ones because, for some reason, I thought those would give me a boy? I don't even know where that logic came from. But anyways, one day I was out there eating a flower like usual, and there was a bee inside it, and it stung the inside of my mouth, like bad, to the point where I couldn't even eat anything. So I had to go to the doctor, and instead of telling the actual story, I just said I bit my tongue really hard, because what was I supposed to say? Yeah, I've been eating flowers trying to have a child. So, moral of the story, don't be a dumb kid like me.
One of the worst feelings gotta be when I have a whole conversation already planned out in my head, and then when it happens, the other person is going completely off script. It cannot be that hard to stay in character. And now my ass has to improvise and just think of something completely new to say. Why do boys not know what I'm lesbian fucking means? Tell me why yesterday I was at the park and a boy tried hitting me up. I politely declined, explaining I'm not attracted to men, and the first thing he says is, "Hey, I can change you." No, you can't change me. Can't I like boobs and pussy in peace? Jokes aside, why do people say that? It's nasty.